huge thank you to Rokoko for sponsoring this video. So for the past year, me and a small team of people have been working on a new virtual reality game called Heartshot. It's an action rom-com, it's going to be super fun, I'll talk more about it in another video. But anyways, so I've been working on the city level for the game, and while I'm happy with the general vibes, it's feeling a little empty, and I think it needs some characters to fill the space. Now our game is kind of in that retro PS1 style, it's kind of a fancy hybrid, but that's the vibe we're going for. And I feel like a real staple of this genre are NPCs walking around and doing silly animations. So step one is we have to make some of these NPCs. And these are going to be comprised of two main elements, the faces and the bodies. For the faces, I'm going to use some outdated software. We can't be using MetaHuman for this. That looks too good. We need to make it look much worse than that. So I'm going to be using a piece of software called FaceGen, where basically you either upload a picture of a face or generate a picture of a face, and it slaps it onto some pre-existing head geometry and gives it some variation. It's pretty wonky, but in a really fun way. So I generated like 10 of these, and still they're looking too good. So I brought the textures into my image editor of choice, After Effects. De-resed the textures a little bit and threw some dithering on there. Then I brought the models into Blender and reduced the geometry until they looked blocky enough to fit in an old game. Pretty happy with this, so I'm gonna move on to the clothing. Now I want these NPCs to be absolutely dripping, so I grabbed some clothes from my wardrobe, laid them out as outfits on the floor of my office, and took photos of the front and back. Then back in Blender, I modeled a quick and dirty NPC body. Then I brought in the photos and projected them right onto the geometry. This retro PS1 style really rewards sloppiness, so doing these textures in a really simplistic way ends up looking totally fine. So now we have our NPC models, but we have to give them something to do. So for animations, I'm going to be using Rokoko's new free service called Rokoko Video. I'm honestly blown away by this tool. Basically, you just take a video of yourself acting out whatever animation you'd want in good lighting and with your full body in frame. Then you upload that footage to their website, they process it, and they send you back a very good quality animation of whatever you acted out. And the best part is that it's completely free. You can log on and do this right now, free of charge. It's incredible. What a gift to the community. So I just set up my phone on a table and hit record, acted out some silly animations, gotta get some dancing, gotta get some idling, gotta get some like staggering around, gotta get some eating, and the classic NPC wave. Uploaded those files to Rokoko Video, processed them, opened Rokoko Studio where I found them neatly organized and all processed and ready to go. Then I exported those animations as BVH files, imported those into Blender, retargeted the animation from Rokoko's skeleton onto my NPC's skeleton, and bada bing bada boom, we got some damn good NPC animations ready to go. But I'm not going to stop there. All motion capture requires at least a little bit of cleanup. And because I recorded these animations from a low angle, the character is kind of leaning back a bit. So I'm going to use a plugin called Animation Layers to fix that. Animation Layers is great because you can preserve your original animation and add basically another layer of animation on top of it to fix any errors or add any embellishments to the performance. Another plugin that I was messing around with that I really love is Wiggle Bones, which I turned on the top half of this basic dancing animation, and it made it just a million times better. The entire process was incredibly easy, and I was super impressed with the quality of the animation. And of course, these animations aren't going to be as high quality as they would be if you were using their traditional motion capture suit, but in a bind, or if you just want really quick iteration, or if you don't have your suit with you, this is a fantastic option. If you want to try this out for yourself, feel free to go to rokoko.co/PeterFrance. Now I'm super happy with these animations, so I'm going to go ahead and open Unreal and open up the level. I'm going to drag and drop my animations into the level, assign the NPCs, and we're good to go. It's really fun creating little vignettes with these. You know, you can have two people talking to one another, you can have a bouncer for a club with people waiting outside impatiently, you can have a random guy waving at everyone, eating cheeseburger, classic stuff. I'm really enjoying the process of fleshing out these worlds with little vignettes and characters and just fun stuff. And it makes it even more fun and easy using incredible tools like Rokoko Video. So thank you, Rokoko, for sponsoring this video. I highly recommend checking out their software and their suits. Great company, great people, great stuff. Alright, this has been Heartshot devlog number 1. Many more to come. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to see the development of this game. And yeah, have a good one. I'll see you later.